All right, time for Dilemma of the Day. This is where you send us your drama. We put it out there. Hopefully, we could help you with your dilemma, okay?
All right, go for it. What's today's about?
All right, the dilemma says, guys, I met a girl at a club a couple Friday nights ago. I bought a ton of shots for both of us, and we got drunk. At the end of the night, she agreed to come to my condo so we took a cab. I'm only 21, and this is the first time I've ever gotten this close to hooking up with the girl that I met at a bar. So we get to my place, then all of a sudden she starts to cry. Oh.
I think we've all been there at one point or another.
Man.
Go ahead.
She's telling me that she feels like a tramp for doing this. I wasn't expecting to hear anyone cry, and I didn't know what to do. I kind of feel like I lost my game at that point. To make matters worse, she passed out 15 minutes after that. Did I do something wrong? Are there any special skills you need to convince a girl to come back to your spot? Comes from Free Willie.
Hey, Free Willie, let me just tell you this.
Yulia, I'm going to you. I know you're the only female in here.
By default.
Yes.
Usually when a woman goes back to a guy's spot, it's because the guy thinks something's about to happen. Do women think differently when they go home?
Yeah, sometimes like they might think they're lonely and they just need a hug.
Oh, come on. You cannot. You cannot.
Lonely and need
Sometimes you just want to cuddle. Like, you don't.
She said cuddle, dude. Like
Rico and Mambo at Q1047.com. Studio line 877-440-1047. Rico and Mambo Morning Show inside of Dilemma of the Day. And today we're helping out Free Willie.
You know, Yulia, I can't even look at you with a straight face no more.
Why?
Because I asked you about, the dilemma, girl's drunk, a guy's drunk, they go back to his spot. A guy would think something's about to go down, but in your mind, let's cuddle.
Yes.
A pound, a handshake. The problem is with this whole thing is that if that's your game is to get someone drunk to get him back to your place or to have sex with you. Okay, there's bigger issues here at hand. We want to hear from you, all right? Shoot us an email.
All I got to say is I think single people, single guys especially, you guys have it a lot easier to try to hook up with someone than a Rico would have back in his days.
Yeah, we didn't have Facebook.
Or cell phones.
Exactly. It was pagers.
Yeah, it was like, hey, call me at this time. And you were home at that time.
Exactly.
Nowadays, you could be wherever you could be walking and hitting up girls on Facebook. By the end of the day, you'll hit like 300 or 400 girls. One of them's got to give in, dog. It's a numbers game, man.
Hey, Rico and Mambo at Q1047.com or the studio line 877-440-1047. Hello.
Hey, how's it going?
What's up, man? How you doing?
Good, good. I just want to comment on the dilemma.
All right, what do you got to say about it?
You should have smashed it on the garage before you went home. She was probably already fed out enough to go handle that as a pass.
She probably sobered up and realized, what the hell am I doing?
That's right. He's only 21. He ain't got no skills.
Órale pues, dog. Appreciate the call, man. Have a good day.
Órale, you too.
Wow.
That's too much of a youngster, huh? This email says right here, me being a girl and being at a bar, if someone asks you to go to their house, obviously you know what's up. Unless you're completely stupid and ignorant, then maybe I guess I can see why you would get fooled. Getting a girl drunk to take them home is cheap game, because if you need to intoxicate them first, that's the easiest, and most of them you're gonna end up with the sloppy skank anyway.
At one point in my life, I was compared to a Brad Pitt after 5 drinks. So alcohol does make people look a little bit better, and sometimes it makes you make stupid choices.
This email says right here, first of all, you should not have even gone back to his crib if you didn't have any intentions of hooking up. This girl is lucky that he was a nice guy and didn't take advantage of her while she was passed out.
Right.
Moral of the story, if you go home with someone, Yulia, be prepared to give up the goods. That's the whole point, no? Comes from Mimi.
And again, it's not saying we're not encouraging stuff like this to happen. I'm just saying, like, if you're in a situation like that, you're kind of leading that other person on.
Especially if there's that flirting going on when you're at the bar and you're having all these drinks and you guys are starting to talk a little bit more loose. And
you know what? And this guy's for guys. This goes for girls too. But guys and girls, whenever someone starts crying, like figure out a way to make them jam. Like pretend your phone rang and just say like, "What? Are you sure, Mom? Hey, I got a jam. Something happened at my mom's house, and you want me to call the cab for you? You out." Right? She don't have time to pass out or anything.
Come up with something creative, but that's a good one right there. That's a start.
And then Yulia over here, I want to go home and cuddle.
Are you lonely?
Is that what you do when you get drunk? Is like you think of cuddling? Serious?
Well, because
you know what? No disrespect, Yulia, but you look like the type that would probably go home with someone and take out your backpack hoping they would help you with homework.
we talk about our life goals and stuff.
Oh, my
here
God. We are you.
Life goal.
Dilemma of the day inside the Rico and Mambo Morning Show. Today we're helping out Free Willie. And remember, we do not give advice. We just have our say.
Every now I got to say, this one goes in one of the dumbest dilemmas in history, I think. Even though it's entertaining in some way, it's someone's dilemma.
Exactly. I agree with you. It is pretty stupid. And, honestly, when I first read it, I'm like, really? Come on, guy.
Yeah, but we're having we'll get into the discussion we were having off air. But
let me get to a couple of emails real quick, all right? This one says, in the game, there's what we call a window of opportunity. Find the perfect alcohol consumption. And when you see that, it's time to bounce. Don't drag it on. Play on, player. This one says right here, good job getting a cab. Don't drink and drive. Hey, well, thank you.
All right, Bree on Facebook says, this is the dumbest dilemma yet.
You see?
But she's laughing, right? And Selena here says, she's a good girl. She doesn't want to be a slut. Get over it. Next time, try picking up someone easier, I guess. And, off the air, we were just discussing, like, sometimes, I'm going to say 99.9% of the time, guys think different than girls would in this situation.
Way different. Way different.
So I think a girl going home with a dude in a situation like this, and you're not that type of girl, you're sending the wrong message right away.
Right. And, let's be honest. And it's just because of the way, I'm not saying it's right, but honestly, if a girl goes home with the guy or vice versa, the person whose ever house you're going to, that person is expecting to get some.
Yeah, once she walked in the door, I would say the contract was signed.
Oh, yeah. There's no cool down period like when you're buying a car or anything like that.
It's like you signed and dated. It's like
it's been notarized. It's good to go, man. Pay up. I mean, it sucks, but that's the way it is.
Sometimes you're at a spot like, and everybody's different. I mean, I'm the type of dude who would be at the club and I would buy drinks for everyone.
Right.
I didn't care who was around. I would just buy drinks for everyone. It wasn't because I was trying to sleep with someone or, I was investing in some type of relationship. I just bought drinks for everyone until my lady came and took the credit card away. That was me. But then again, you got the dudes who invest in situations like this. They get the girl home and they expect something in return. And I'm going to say 90% of the time, that's how it works when you go out clubbing.
You know what? I think that number is going to be even higher. I think it's like 99% of the time where a guy's going to expect that.
Well, I'm going to say there's girls who want to cuddle, who want to talk, and man, I just
about
think
their future plans.
I just think the criers are the worst ones. Not that I've ever been in that situation, but I'm just saying like that. I mean, you get home from a club and you like what?
And you may find this shocking, Mambo. But I was that guy who was there, who was giving them hugs It's all good. Don't even trip, girl. He wasn't worth it.
Rico's the one who got the I like you, but I don't like you like that.
I was always the ride home.
I like you, but I like you as a friend.
Okay, you can leave me. You can drop me off here. This is my house. See you later.
Everybody, she put out with everybody but Rico.
I was always the nice guy. You're too nice.
Rico was the one that picked him up and took. He was the cab driver. Guy sitting shotgun and his friend in the back seat, patting you. You're a nice guy. Final say, Rico.
Oh man, if getting a girl drunk is what you call having game, dog, you got something else that's gonna hit you in the face real soon, man. Look, you're 21, you're young, and you're still quite dumb. So as you grow up, you're gonna find out that getting a girl drunk, taking her home is not considered having any kind of game. And if a girl says no, remember, it is absolutely, without a doubt, no. Mambo, your final say.
I just want to say the game has changed, all right? There's a lot of legends in the game. The game has changed, all right? Like Rico said, if getting someone drunk and taking them home is your game, like, come on, bro. There's
But that's not even game. Come on.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, if you call that game, there's something wrong with you. I mean, you could do it from home on your Facebook nowadays.
Exactly.
Now, Yulia, you mentioned the cuddling part, and anything else you want to add to that? Like,
No, but I remember like 2 times. Well,
2 chains.
these people were my friends, but we would just go back and just cuddle, basically.
And would these guys get mad?
No, we're still friends. I mean, we're still cool with each other.
You're a good girl, man. Your parents did very, very well, and I give them a shout out for that.
Thank you.
You know what? Okay, I'm gonna look at this both ways, in 2 different ways. All right. I kind of want my daughters to be like you because I don't. You know, who wants their daughters to be hood rats or ratchets, right? It's like
Nobody.
Nobody.
Right.
So, I mean, at the same time, I'm laughing at you, Julia, but seriously, like, I hope my daughters are like that where they are.
Can't you say it with a straight?
No, I'm not. I'm saying it, dude. Like, think about it. Think about, guys, think about your daughters. I mean, at the same, the player side of you is probably saying, like, this girl didn't put out. But think about your daughter being in that situation.
Understand this, Julia. Today, as of today, you're half and half. You're half buzzkill and half a proud daughter. All right.
I'm just gonna go with proud daughter, dog. And you know what? I'm gonna teach my daughters. I'm gonna have a talk with them today, and I'm just gonna say, man, whenever you get caught up, just cry.
Yeah.
Just cry. Cry and talk about your problems, because that's where the guy felt like he lost his game at that point. Hey. So I'm going to tell my daughters, whenever you get older and you feel like having sex, cry. So that maybe the guy will jam.
Tell him how much of a jerk I am, how much of a jerk your mom is. It's all good, mija. All right, you got a dilemma. Get it to us.
I think that I died. Just crying.
Get it to us. Rico and Mambo at Q1047.com. We'll see you mañana. Have a good day.